The 6-bedroom property costs $75,000 a month to rent. And while that may seem like an obscene amount of money, it's a meager sum compared to what they're making on a monthly basis. As of January of this year, the 8 members had a combined social media reach of 33 million. That's more of a collective platform than a whole host of rappers, sports teams, and even governmental bodies. And instead of the hype dying down from them constantly posting risque photos, the money just keeps rolling in, with one of them telling the Daily Mail that they can afford a new mansion every single month with the money the Bop House is making them. First unveiled last year, the launch, which was led by prominent OF girls Sophie Rain and Aisha Sofe, immediately sparked backlash, with some even citing the downfall of civilization as we know it. Historians are finna skip our generation for real. I don't think the one after is gonna be any better. Gradually, the rest of the creators joined Sophie and Co., leading them to make money hand over fist, literally. And these days, a lot of their content basically boils down to them flexing their cash.
Aisha, how much did you make last month? Do you feel poor yet? I do. How much did you make last month?
That's how much they're making off OnlyFans. So she made $4 million. $4 million last month off OnlyFans.
Ginger Bean, how much did you make last month? $600. Wow. Remember when we used to
Because of you!
I wouldn't be here without you.
I know you saw the clip of Julia making $400,000 a month, so I just need to know, like, how much are you making a month?
I just don't
Hurt my feelings? What do you mean?
I don't want to say.
You don't have to say, just show me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I actually like kind of tearing up. $4 million? $4 million in a month?
$4 million.
Only for them to get clowned by the world at every opportunity for their perceived glee over the path that they've taken in life. The fact that they're proud of it is crazy. Why are they taking pride in being bops? While there are around 7 to 8 girls repping the Bop House at any one time, there are certain creators who have vastly more notoriety than most. And as a result, they are also viewed as being the corruptive forces, which make the house less of a beacon of female empowerment and financial savvy that its supporters believe it to be, and more of a stronghold for these young women, who are all under the age of 25, to tap into men's worst instincts for monetary gain, all the while exposing a whole generation of children to a lifestyle that was afforded to them by trading meaning in life for cold hard cash. For a whole era out there, Sophie Rain is lusted after in the same way as movie stars were in the past. And while people are quick to criticize the way she makes her money, the insane amount that she's ranking in just goes to show that there's someone out there definitely buying into it. An OF girl who is known for wearing a promise ring and pledging only to have sex after marriage, Sophie has always claimed that her morals in this regard are unshakable. However, that hasn't caused any ethical quandary around making an eye-watering amount of cash from her legion of followers.
And really, I'm a Christian. Like, I know it's like, it seems odd. I don't do anything else with anyone on my OnlyFriends. Like, it's just me. I was just trying to do social media. I've always wanted to be like an influencer. You know, I look up to all these different influencers, and I was like, I want to.
They made $4 million off OnlyFans.
$4 million of
you
which
needed a
she
sign.
made from one man.
This is your sign, right?
I'm a virgin to this day.
$4 million off OnlyFans.
So people were going around saying that I was.
They got a house.
My manager, so my manager.
They said they could buy a new mansion every month.
Because he's very Christian, and he knows my
off
family. He knows I'm very Christian.
You needed a sign.
So he, like, sat me down,
one more
like,
time.
questioned me and, like,
You needed a
made me,
sign
like,
to do
like a
OnlyFans.
2-hour conversation. I was sobbing.
This video right here is your
and he
sign.
put me in a corner and like basically fired
Stop
me.
posting your stuff on
he
Facebook
doesn't want
stories
that,
and
like,
stuff
around
free.
his
I can't even
coworkers, but
scroll
that
or
was
do
never
nothing
the
with
case.
my
So
daughter
I got
next
fired
to
from
me.
my job.
However, it's
Go
unclear
do
if
that
this
on
Christianity
OnlyFans.
angle
It
is
makes the
merely a
money off
marketing
that.
tool,
Why is y'all
especially
posting
as she was
free?
once said to have been in a love
Make it make
triangle
sense.
with rapper Annalie Choppa and the fellow Bop House founder Aisha Sofe, a situation which apparently led
Eve
Like,
Online
I get Facebook
is a
not for
vast
kids.
universe,
I swear I can't
alive
even
with the
get next to my
unrelenting
daughter.
activity and combined history of its players.
Too much going on.
Sophie to out Aisha's internet exploits to her unsuspecting family.
With this love triangle, what's the truth? What happened?
So, I found Aisha texting NLE, And the reason why I am not on the song anymore is because I told NLE to take me off. I didn't want to be a part of it, this whole project and anything. I thought it was unfair to me that while we were together in LA, him and Aisha were texting behind my back, DMing and everything. And like, it's honestly like, it's really heartbreaking because I love Aisha. And like, I just don't even know why she do that.
Beyond that, there's the small matter that when he was asked if he slept with her while he was hooked up to a lie detector, Aiden Ross appeared to let her secret slip.
The way you answered that, it just felt like you're lying. Can I ask that one more time? Did you hit... Oh, wait, it's not Sophia. Sophie, right? It's Sophie, right? Is it Sophie or Sophia Rain? It's Sophie, right? Did you have sexual intercourse with Sophie Rain?
No. That's a lie.
Okay, thank you.
Although she's making a generational amount of cash, to say that her place in popular culture is controversial would be an understatement, with some questioning if her alleged income is legitimate or just another way for her in the bop house to normalize the lifestyle they're pushing. Another strategy that OnlyFans does to recruit girls into OF, and it's working in her favor as many teens are saying they want to start one. If they lie about their age to cater to PDF files, then they're gonna lie about how much they make to glamorize it. Elsewhere, other online figures such as Neon have been vocally critical of her, claiming that no matter how much cash she and the Bop House girls acquire, it won't make up for a void inside.
What do you feel about Sophie Rain's money? I don't give a like, what type of dumbass question is that, bro? Those type of people will never be happy, bro. No matter how much money they have, bro. They'll never be happy. Ever, bro. Like, at some point, like, when you're in the moment, you don't feel it, but then, like...
When you go to sleep at night?
No, but even then, bro, that shit, it might even take you 3 years to realize, but when you realize you're gonna be in your head and you're gonna lose your mind so bad, bro.
But as much as Sophie remains the top earner, there's a case to be made that the one who is essentially the face of the brand is Camila Araujo, an OF girl whose self-promotional antics have led to an array of controversies and widespread online hate.
It's like people have really begun to lose interest in Camila.
Okay, lose interest in Camilla, yet this video has 600,000 views using my name.
Scamming people on OnlyFans and many other unhinged things didn't just happen in one day. It's indeed very hard to believe that a normal girl would take this path. But you know every move has a cause behind it. There was a study held in 2022, which found that mostly females who engage in this type of content had low levels of mental well-being.
Like, I think what it is a lot of people can't wrap their heads around fans. They can't fathom the fact that someone would do this, blah, blah, blah. So they have to find some sort of excuse, right? Like, you have to find some sort of like, oh, there's a reason why she's doing this. It's because she's fatherless. It's because she has no family. It's because she hates herself and has low self-esteem. Like, what if I just want to do it?
A creator who has essentially made a catchphrase out of claiming it's pink, Camila, who is of Brazilian descent, became infamous on social media after first appearing in Mr. Beast's Squid Games, commanding a huge following which is composed of both genuine fans and others who seem intent on mocking her in the comments whenever they can.
This comment right here, I'm not even gonna read it. If you don't know by now, I don't even know what to say, to be honest. Like, you're lucky? I don't know. Depends on your age. For 18 and under, it's my car. For anyone else above the age, I don't know. Go figure it out.
Although her exact age is a matter of fierce online debate, Camila seems to have been making content into her late teens and has spoken about some of the more alarming fans on her page who have known her since her adolescence.
So I'm going to rank the craziest people that have subscribed to my you-know-what, to see my you-know-what. Anyways, starting off strong with number one that actually traumatized me was my best friend's dad. I think that's really weird. I'll never get over that. He also was a single dad to 2 girls. So it's really weird. Number 2, yeah, my high school teacher. It's weird because now looking back, he always used to flirt with me and he flirted with like all the girls. It's weird. It'll never not be weird. 3, I think we're gonna go with like a peer that I had in my same class. Like, he honestly like knew me from a long time. Like, we were friends since freshman year. We graduated together. Like, we were pretty cool in the same friend group. Like, literally Snapchatted me one day and was like, hey, your blank platform isn't working because I tried to buy this, that, and the third, and had the balls to text me about it. So I immediately blocked him. Like, that was weird. And then maybe like my old like soccer coach when I was a kid, that's ranked pretty low because I don't really think we ever really knew each other like that. So maybe he doesn't remember that he taught me soccer. I don't think he remembers, and I hope he doesn't remember. And if he sees this, maybe it'll like trigger his memory and he'll be like weirded out. But honestly, if any of you see this, that you're on that list, you're weird.
But where this is naturally gross, what really made her a polarizing figure is enlisting her brother for content.
What's the worst thing you think I've ever done? Starting off I get bullied for that. Okay, but you get to do Mr. Pink. Is it pink? Pink? Yo! Just show him the car! I don't have a picture of it. The car? No.
I got something that'll cheer you up, Jack. I go the other way. My knees go weak. What's happening to me?
Who keeps calling her? A single Spokio search can help you find out who's behind that number. Spokio will also comb through billions of records to help you discover other details like
Okay, I'll send it to you. Okay. Oh, it is big.
Leading to chaotic arguments between them, as he basically admitted he was ashamed of how he makes her money. At times, he's even ethered her.
Do you think I'm a good sister?
No.
Bro, why?
You're my sister. You're mean to me.
Not all the time. Bro, we live in
You're saying
different
this
states.
because you're on a podcast.
No, we live in different states. That's how I mean you. I mean to you when you're failing your classes, yeah.
I'm not failing.
A D.
It's not failing.
That's a D, it's failing.
F is failing.
A D is failing.
For you it is, because you're an A+ child.
Right, I am.
Shut the hell up. You're literally doing your career isn't only. You can't be talking. You're selling pictures of whatever. You can't be saying all that studying was for what? For what? My sister Camilla just came home for the holidays, and I'm gonna find out her secrets. Everyone always comments pink on her videos, and I've been trying to find out what that means for months now. She told me it was just the color of her car, so I went to go look at the car, and I don't think that's what people are commenting about. I know it's something deeper. So when she left to go get food, I snuck in her room to look in her suitcase to see if I could find anything. I think I got it. There were a bunch of pink clothes and even shoes, so maybe when people ask if it's pink, they were asking if it was her favorite color, but I wasn't sure yet. So I waited for her to come back home so I could plot to take her phone while she wasn't looking to get my final answer. Subscribe because I think I actually found it. She has a cat and it's pink? Since when?
Considering that it seemed to be the source of some real disharmony between them, audiences were naturally critical of her decision to use her brother for content. But she's refused to back down or express any remorse.
Notice how she is sitting in front of her own brother.
That is just a comfortable seating position. Like, you guys made it weird. I just sit like that.
Saying that her brother is being affected is actually foolish because there are many videos with the same background and setup. And her brother is telling that she's not a good sister. Do you know why she creates that type of videos?
Because people like you make an entire YouTube video about it.
Thinks it will gain views.
Come on, proof of concept. You made a video and it got 700,000 views.
And while it has likely done untold damage to his reputation, he was eventually
So
rewarded for it, with Camila gifting him a major bag.
So you have made me really, really viral, and I know the entire internet was like on my ass because I used you to promote my business. So hear me out. I think you deserve this. I think it's time I finally paid up.
Oh my god, is this real?
Yeah.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. How much is this?
15,000? 16,000?
Yeah, boy,
Dude,
bro.
thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh my god.
that's the first hug I've gotten since I started. Oh,
You're welcome.
I should give you more money more often.
However, this isn't the only person to be pulled into her orbit, and has since made cash from the platform. Next, we have her assistant, Julia Filippo. To begin with, she'd make appearances on Camila's podcasts, even speaking out about the more intimate details of the job.
So people in the comments of our last video saying that your least favorite part of the job was cleaning my bed sheets. Like, they don't believe me that that is part of your job.
Oh no. And recently, it's been like 5 times a day. And it's worse. It's getting worse. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, just remember, the harder I work, the more you get paid. So the more times you clean the bed sheets, just think in your head, more money Julia makes. More money Julia makes.
Okay.
So the ultimate goal is clean it 10 times a day. Clean it 10 times a day.
Is it gonna get worse?
Might. Boy, look at the cameraman. He's not gonna save you.
Oh no. That means more money, more money,
more money, more money, more money, more money,
more money.
But since then, Julia has become an OF creator in her own right, making ridiculous amounts of cash and joining the Bop House.
And no, don't even comment. She doesn't have a. She won't do. She's happy where she is.
Thank you.
$400,000.
Is that good?
$424,700. $424,000.
More I do
It took
streaming,
me 2 years to get
starting to realize
good. Is
places like
$424,000
Cali,
good?
bigger places.
No.
And as
A lot
you
of the
probably
people
noticed,
rich
the weird thing
off
about that is
OnlyFans.
Julia
A
looks
lot
like
of them
she's still in high school. In
streamers,
fact, it's so
they're not
clear
really
that
streamers,
Camila
they
even
do
admitted that it was
OnlyFans.
alarming how many men wanted
That's
to
why
see
they
her
get a lot
content
of money
considering
back.
she looks like a teenager.
How much have you made since starting in OF?
You want me to say it on here?
Yeah, if you want to say it. Or just show me, because I know you're logged in on your phone. $54,000? Y'all are sick, because she looks... Y'all are weird. Where... I bet
I think that's her monthly. What you make
I
her
don't
month.
know what to say. $54,000.
What's going on, beautiful people? Today is that day where I feel
In a week. You're sick. Y'all are sick. Twisted. Sick.
Unfortunately, the situation with Julia proves 2 things simultaneously. The first being that the lifestyle they're able to lead via making so much cash lures other people in. And secondly, it makes it clear that the Bop House has no qualms whatsoever about exploiting an appetite for this kind of content from girls who look underage. And soon, one controversy involving an actual minor made that all too evident and led to widespread disgust over how they operate. Piper Raquel was already making a lot of cash prior to ever associating with the Bop House. A kid who began making content when she was just 13 years old, her videos were more in line with the kind of stuff that you would typically expect on YouTube, like prank wars and other lighthearted content with her squad. Over the years, she racked up 12 million subscribers and has even parlayed this into a music career that is all guided by her mom, Tiffany Smith. But what you might not know is that she is a majorly controversial figure in her own right, being accused of exploiting the kids in the squad to the point that it eventually led to a $1.5 million out-of-court settlement. Clearly, Tiffany was comfortable with exploiting her own daughter as well, because to this day, her music video, which was subtitled as featuring her first kiss on camera, prompted her highest views by a long shot. By the looks of it, her momager will go to any length to get the bag. And this aligns with the mentality of the Bop House. So when she entered the house to visit and make content at the age of 17 years old, people were absolutely disgusted, not exactly shocked.
A moment I wake up.
This is low-key so upsetting. That poor girl has been exploited by her own mother, and now men who are probably old enough to be her father are waiting for her to join this. And she has absolutely nobody to protect her whatsoever. The fact that Piper is showing more skin than the OG Bop House members is crazy. As they always do when a drama emerges, those in the Bop House have broadly downplayed it, claiming her coming to the home was merely a coincidence.
Is she officially in the Bop House? So no, Piper is not a part of the Bop House. All we did was make TikToks, nothing crazy. We ran into her at the mall, and then she came over to Sophie's and we just made some videos, and she was super, super sweet.
But that doesn't hold up under scrutiny, particularly because they were making videos about being arrested for having her there, only for her to say that she'd bail them out. But what other people didn't know is that not everyone was happy to go along with it, as longtime member Joy May spoke out about her decision to leave the house. While she didn't initially tie it directly to the incident with Piper, many speculated it might have had something to do with their dubious decision, only for her to then confirm that that was the case.
It is about Piper, because one thing about me is that I'm never gonna do anything associated with a minor. Like, it is ridiculous that the Bop House would even do that when there's so many other people you can collab with that is over age, because we all know what you guys do. So I just think it's ridiculous, and I cannot tolerate that.
But what's even stranger is that since then, she's done a 180 to the point that it almost seems like she's been silenced. As for others, such as Aisha, they refused to back down and suggested that the whole thing was overblown.
I love Piper, I adore Piper. She's like a little sister to me, and I really wanted to get a message out to her that she shouldn't feel pressured to join the industry that I'm in, and you know, I'm there for her. We text all the time, and like we adore her. I love her so much.
Okay, a comment that was sent in a lot now, this was controversial, was that you said something along the lines of you can do a lot more when you turn 18. Did you say that, or is that just one of those fake TikToks that people make?
I'm not sure. I did tell her that she has a lot of potential because she's already so big at 17 that she really doesn't need to do this kind of industry OF stuff. So even when she turns 18, she still has a lot of business opportunities she can do without doing it.
Despite what they say, it seemed like a moment where their cards were clearly laid out on the table, as clearly they thought nothing of bringing Piper into that world, which has already proven to be too dangerous for them as well. In recent months, various stalkers have infiltrated the home, with Bop House member Ava Reyes uncovering a man in their home.
Obviously, someone was kicking, punching, and breaking into it. So at that point, I'm like, somebody broke into the Bop House.
Right. How did you feel when you saw the glass?
It was honestly, I was scared. Honestly, I was really scared because then it hit me that like, I don't know.
Did you ever think like he could be armed or?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, is this man dangerous? Like, what are his intentions? But I was honestly like, I got so much adrenaline. I was like really hyped up. I like wanted to like fight this man literally. Like I literally.
You were gonna fight the intruder.
Yeah. I was like, so I went back around and
you went back to confront this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But while she was clearly shaken, it turns out that the real focus was Sophie, who the delusional individual claimed he was married to no less.
So Sophie, take me back to how far does this go back? Like when did this all start?
Months. So I never realized, but he's been DMing me this whole time and just sending me like really weird messages, I guess you could say.
Like what kind of weird messages?
Like almost insinuating that he was gonna show up somewhere.
Did he send you pictures of where he was or things like that? Like,
so I was actually on my way to the house when this all started happening. And in the meantime, we were trying to figure out who it was because the guy was literally in the house for like 3 hours as the police are trying to get him out. So we're all just doing, you know, our little FBI research. And so I found DMs to Sophie from this guy. And he sent pictures in the Bop House. Like he's taking pictures in the master room in the Bop House, sending them. There's so much online that he's posted from being in the Bop House, and it's really just scary.
While no one should have ever been subjected to this kind of harassment, no matter what they're doing for a living, there are definitely steps that they could have taken to avert this. As when you are a public figure who are always discussing their vast income, then you're going to put yourself in jeopardy if there aren't certain things in place. Are we not going to mention that you guys are
a couple of prompts in, and I had a working checkout. No off-the-shelf system could give us what I built with Base 44.
Our brand's name is 80 Summers, a premium swimwear brand made to help women feel good about themselves.
We had this opportunity of opening a pop-up, and suddenly we needed a point of sale, so we went to Base 44. I started out with the basic outline, and then I built it from there, layer by layer, from setting up the dashboard through integrating APIs. I made something out of nothing with my own hands. Just looking at the customer, starting to approach the cashier, and then seeing it work.
Was crazy. We really brought something good into the world, and Base made it possible.
Millionaires with absolutely no security, I'd have a whole entourage. Through keeping such a high profile as a content house in a world where internet-savvy individuals will be able to acquire any details they want, the girls are putting themselves at risk. And now, even AMP streamer Agent is facing repercussions of bringing them in their former home.
This was the Bop House. They was here for 4 days. And that comes with problems, gang. The day before we started this marathon, the house was getting egged. All day when we're in the gym and niggas is knocking on the door, it's kids thinking this the Bop House. Because they're posting content online like they still live in the house. So the reason why I haven't mentioned none of that is because I would prefer to keep this marathon about positivity. I don't want it to farm or funnel niggas to no OF. So I didn't do no, if I wanted attention, I could have farmed the fact that the Bop House, they was here for 4 days and they haven't been here for 2 weeks. There's been 2 guests in this house since then. This is a rental, bro. So yes, we've been dealing with harassment as a result of people considering this. And if you've been in the streams the whole time, you'll see boats driving past saying, hey, that's the thing house.
Now wildly rich, but without a notable skill set. The other problem that it seems like these bop house girls haven't really examined is where they go when the money begins to dwindle. Because make no mistake, this isn't an evergreen industry, particularly with the concerning fascination that many of those who use a platform like OF have with women still in their teens. Still, they insist that this is not in their long-term plan by any stretch.
You guys want to do this for the rest of your life, or is it temporary? It is so obviously temporary, guys. Be so for real.
I ain't trying to be rap until I'm 40.
No, we're trying to save up that money, invest, and never work again.
Yeah. I'm trying to do this till I'm a granny. My titties are sagging and shit.
I love that.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm a sub.
Yeah, period.
Would any of us want to work regular jobs together?
I feel like I might want to in the future.
I want to right now. Like, I would have fun if I worked at
I would for fun
but not for like career. Like, not for money. But
I don't know. I've always wanted to work at a zoo. Am I crazy?
No, that sounds so fun.
Like, what if like 5 years from now I'm just bored and I'm
that's what I mean for fun. I want to be a personal trainer. I always have to be busy. I would want to be a personal trainer. I think that'd be so fun. But it'd be nice to do it because you love it and not because you have to rely on it for money.
Exactly.
But while that's all well and good, overlooking the fact that the internet is forever makes some of their ambitions a little hard to grasp. At times, they seem to be aware of the inherent limitations of their current career. For one thing, Summer Iris seems to have acknowledged that not only was it not a goal of hers, but that the success that they're having is largely unobtainable, and that they shouldn't be viewed as an example.
You know, we don't want any young girls to look at us and think that they want to do this when they get older.
Okay, because that's what parents are mad at you guys.
Yes,
Because they say you're like OnlyFans stars, but then you masquerade as TikTokers.
Well, I understand, but also for all of us, you know, OnlyFans wasn't something that we wanted to do. It was kind of a last resort. We had bills that we had to pay, and the economy has been so rough. It's been so hard to live. So we all started this just to make our lives easier, and we got really, really lucky and ended up blowing up. And this doesn't happen to everyone. It happens to very few people. So we're all blessed to be in our positions, but I don't want to tell people to do this and then think that they're going to get to this level, because it's very, very, very unlikely.
Likewise, Aisha claimed that she stopped another girl from entering the industry due to its inherent hazards.
How do you really feel about parents that, you know, say you're influencing my daughters in a bad way? How do you really feel about that?
I think, for one, I don't choose my audience. I post what I post. Girls really seem to like it, teenagers, whatever. I think that, you know, like Samela said, like, I have to get my bag. And I don't think that I don't come on my OF in any sort of way on TikTok. And I think I live a really glamorous life, and it looks great, and girls look up to me and all of us at Bob House, but I don't want to influence them to do that, because this job is very hard. Not everyone can handle it. Not everyone's made for it.
Right.
And it's not a great industry, and there needs to be a lot of thought. I've had this one fan before ask me, like, should I start an OF when I turn 18? And I told her, no, like, you shouldn't. Like, please do your research and know what comes with it, because it's not easy at all. It's very hard. It limits you to so many things that really changes your life, that keeps your life.
And like you said, you had problems with family, and you had to hide it from your family and stuff like that. Wow. Okay. Well, that's really, really interesting to know. That's a great message, and it seems like you got a really good head on your shoulders. You know what you're doing and all that.
But sadly, clips like this featuring moments of clarity and self-awareness are likely to get a lot less views than videos of them gyrating on TikTok. Instead, what ends up getting the most attention are their collabs with an underage girl like Piper, something that quietly helps normalize this kind of career path in the mainstream. And with the news that they're set up to launch a so-called BOP University that's gonna teach others how to make their way in the industry, the result is just further indoctrination into this mentality and lifestyle that is placed in front of the eyes of unsuspecting faces of kids everywhere.
What is going on, everybody? I am gathered here today with my team to discuss recent talk on Streamer University. As you guys know, the infamous 5'2" streamer by the name of Kai Cenat is not allowing BOPs into the university. So me and the team have made an executive decision to start BOP University.
Our goal here with BOP University, as opposed to Streamer University, is to not discriminate against BOPs. We want to create an inclusive environment and community for everyone to feel comfortable and safe. So, more information coming soon.
diversity. Society is cooked.
I don't know how-
Honestly, their downfall can't come quick enough. Let's just hope that people can be safeguarded from their harmful behavior along the way and not wind up on the same path. Because while that money will be nice in the short term, there comes a time where these girls will have to grow up and realize that this wasn't the quick fix that they hoped it'd be. Because once they've opened the door to that world, there's often no way out.
Oh, scarlet flame, blaze bright and cleanse this sacred land.
It's a well-known cliche in the entertainment industry that when you get the power that comes with fame, the next things to follow are money and women. It's nothing new. In fact, rock and roll was built on this concept, with stars of the past gaining a reputation for being hell-raising womanizers. But while legendary rock stars were known for their wild escapades and thousands of flings, rappers haven't exactly been left out of that conversation either. If anything, the idea of MCs living a life of love and lust is as much of a part of hip-hop as it was in rock, if not more. Back in the day, the rap icons of the past were running rampant across the world and fully embraced that women were drawn to them, leading to some of the most craziest stories of debauchery we've ever heard.
And we had Wu-Tang. Everyone's all excited, and a girl he works with is like, I'm gonna get on that bus. I'm gonna one of those guys. And he's like,
the odds are good. I mean, there's like 18 of them.
Yeah. He's like, are you sure you want to do it? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, all right. And she goes on, comes off, and she blew, like, the crew. She blew the entire, she blew the Wu-Tang.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Guys could be in relationships. You have no idea.
And these tales aren't just some made-up rumors. The stars of the 90s themselves are more than happy to tell you exactly what went down.
When we first started, I had my time, man. I didn't make no fucking lies about that. Now these days, you know, I got wifey and shit, so all that stuff is putting brakes. If you've had some success, you know, and you're still out there doing your thing, yeah, there's gonna be opportunities all day, you know what I mean? Because there's just that group of girls that want to be attached to this particular dude, you know, like a trophy.
According to some people, it even basically became a sport for certain rappers like Eazy-E, whose womanizing ways ultimately led to his downfall.
They said that Eazy would give, like, girls, groupies.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to record, just hit rec to capture high-quality audio and video.
The social media era has created a new form of celebrity that was basically unprecedented in the past. Where you once had to be great at something in order to reach the heights of fame and fortune, the change in the cultural climate means that you just need to be infamous or outrageous to merit any kind of attention coming your way. Because ultimately, the fact that we all walk about screens in our hands all day has led to a society that's fascinated by the path, not travel. Where you used to have to walk through a bad neighborhood to see chaos and dysfunction, it's all there at the click of a button now. And out of everyone who's taken advantage of this strange new era of media, few seem less deserving of a platform than Krishan Rock. Once a successful track and field prospect who'd risen up from a difficult family background, her time at Santa Monica College in California as a student athlete set the stage for a life far beyond what most of those in her Maryland hood could have imagined. But instead of being known for her talent, she'd become defined by her wild, reckless behavior, turning into one of the most controversial figures online today.
This one will work.
Yeah, because this one little. My bad, Chad.
Wait, you put a hole in my wall.
You rich, you can fix it.
Previously, many blamed her behavior on her ex-fiancé and baby daddy, Blueface. But even with him locked up for nearly 2 years until his recent release, she somehow seemed to spiral even further out of control.
See this? Let's see if it tastes good.
Krishan, why the would you eat a rose? Bro, spit it out, 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 spit it out.
Meaning that now, even those who wished her the best in the past are beginning to think she's beyond redemption. It's your boy Luesta, and this is Krishan Rock's Descent into Madness. Ever since veering from her first TV appearance on Ultimate Tag to appearing on Blueface's OnlyFans show Blue's House, and all the way through to Baddies, Krishan had often been pitied as her life seemed to continually spiral out of control. But still, she was still alarmingly seen as an inspiration by some. After all, saying her time has been turbulent would be to massively understate what is one of the most toxic relationships that the public eye has ever seen. From day one all the way past the announcement of her pregnancy to his eventual imprisonment in 2024, the pair maintained a manipulative dynamic, with their many attempts to get on a positive path only proving that they weren't a good fit.
At first, I was being real tight and strict because it was like, we don't even really act with each other. What are you doing? Then it went from like, come on, stop being mean to me. All right, I'll stop being mean to you, and I'll just be nice talking to you. Now it's back to, he don't really like what I got going on. He don't like that I'm following people back. He called me a pop star. My baby daddy got serious mental issues.
With Krishan appearing to be deeply devoted to Blue, she got him inked on her extensively, including an image of him on her face. But now that the relationship is seemingly over, she wants to make a bag out of getting rid of them.
Why you put that on your face? Because you have a beautiful face. Now, would you ever take it off?
I'm gonna do it on my Twitch and my Kick. I want to invite my fans in this process, yeah.
Then there's the important matter of their child, Krishan Jr. Even before he was born on September 3rd, 2023, people believed the kid didn't have hope in hell of being well adjusted.
I want to put up $5,000 that Blueface and Christian Rock have a retarded baby. Baby gonna be dumb in the mother. They not gonna have a healthy baby. I got bets on it right now.
And as she got closer to her due date, those critics were proved right. For one thing, there were numerous instances of Krishan being spotted out partying or smoking while expecting her first kid. As if that didn't endanger the kid enough, there was a violent incident in Las Vegas where she claims she was attacked by Blueface, which was just prior to the kid being born.
I was in the corner of the bed, he was beating my body, and then he like, if you move, your stomach gonna bleed. I'm like, this baby, you gonna be bleeding for a month on schoolyard crib.
Despite the odds, Krishan Jr. was born. But since then, there's been a lot of accusations that he suffered from fetal alcohol syndrome at 2 years old, as he still doesn't seem capable of walking or talking. And all the way through this ordeal, she combated all the claims that there's anything wrong with her kid.
Anybody that got something to say about a kid, he's straight. He's $1 billion baby, so stay tuned. No, he's not blind. No, he's not. He's a child. That's all y'all want to sit up and talk about. My baby's blessed from the head to his toe. Like, what? Y'all forgot when he got dedicated on the 7th day? Child is blessed. He's gonna be talking, walking, playing football.
But while Rock continually says there's no story here, Blueface's mother, who has become Rock's worst antics in recent years, blames Krishan for what appears to be his many issues.
John already got 2 kids and they came out perfectly fine. No issues at all.
Despite what Carissa said, Krishan maintained that the reports of the kid being in any kind of jeopardy or having developmental issues are all lies. However, that certainly hasn't prevented it from getting to her and causing Rock to break down in interviews.
How is Junior doing?
He's great. He's growing.
Amen.
I've been keeping him off the internet on purpose, so just give him his privacy for him. I mean, I'll show him, but I don't know. I just like to prove everybody wrong.
Yeah.
Because I believe in Jesus, and I believe, like,
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song needs. This is Co-Producer, the fastest way to find samples that fit your track. It listens to your track and pulls in samples that fit the rhythm, harmony, and key automatically. No more scrolling and no more random loops that don't match the vibe. You can ask it to find specific sounds or let it listen to your track and suggest something that could be cool. Plus, you get unlimited access to every sound, so no credits, no pay per download, just drag and drop. Simple. You can audition everything inside your DAW. Stay in flow, stay creating. And the sounds made by actual musicians. Analog processed, crazy good. If your sample workflow feels stuck, this is gonna be the fix. Try Co-Producer free and let your track pick the sounds.
I don't know. There's nothing wrong with my son.
But no matter what she says, all signs suggest that the public can't be convinced otherwise than that she is a bad parent.
All right, chat.
Yeah, I suggest doing
You're
content
a fucking goof who drank your baby.
Look, here we go. It's a dumb kid.
Particularly when there is clear evidence of her being downright irresponsible.
You can stay on the phone.
I guess you busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
Huh? I'm not busy at all.
Yeah, I guess you busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
I'm not even busy.
Okay.
Babe,
You're busy right now.
Huh? I'm not busy at all. I'm not busy. I'm not busy. I'm about to put a baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking him to the car? Thank you. Do you mind taking him to the car? Thank you.
Because of this perception of her lack of parental ability, the claims that she wanted a whole lot of children have caused a whole lot of alarm.
Would you have another child?
I want 12.
What?
How could someone want so many kids when the one they birthed was saturated in drugs and alcohol? 12 kids when you failed the one that you have already. But even then, Krishan has kept trying to fight her corner, claiming that she was a household name and that people simply enlisted her name to boost their own profiles. People chiming in on me like I know them, and when I respond it's a problem. Y'all collectively can sit down when I defend myself. It's because y'all say something first. I'm never starting beef or giving my opinion on anyone unless they talking about me or passing judgment. I mind my own business. Always been that person to only be beefing with my baby dad respectfully. I'm a really nice person and the internet trying to put a spin on it. So when I see a person with a platform trolling me for clips, I'm gonna nip that in the bud. I'm not finna be letting up. Y'all forgetting I used to run a circus with my BD. So when I see certain stuff, I know what's actually happening, and I'm authentically gonna show up as myself. Try that with someone else. Stop using my name. Krishan is a household name. I don't care who you are, what clout you got. I don't f with nobody till they mess with me. As for her relationship with her incarcerated baby daddy, who had recently just got out of jail now, there are moments where she seems intent on rebuilding their bond, even after everything that's happened between them.
Daddy, I'm coming back on me and the baby. I'm just waiting on your call. I love you, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything, and I'm gonna make up for everything. I promise.
But even if Krishan, who spent 30 days in prison in her own right for assault, wants to rekindle things, the Thotiana rapper certainly doesn't feel the same, only permitting her back into her deserted home because he thought she had nowhere to go.
Krishan, Gina, Malone, I accepted you back in with open arms so you can get on your feet. Ultimately, for my son to get on his feet.
So with the views, whoever on here.
Money, just so you can solely focus on our son taking his first steps before his second birthday. I don't need you. I don't know what this jewelry heist ransom story you got going on is about, but if you have the funds to get your own space, you're more than free to do that. I thought I was doing you a solid, you were homeless.
And to show her gratitude, she wrecked the place in the space of a few days.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea and a drive to bring it to life. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms.
While Blue was stuck in a tiny cell for 23 hours out of the day, Krishan had a chance to control the narrative like never before. And where his platform is what led to her rise to fame in the first place, Krishan is now adamant that in recent times, she's the reason why anyone even checks for him these days.
The reason why Blue is where he's at now. He was a flop. And people keep saying, humble yourself. I've been humbled. Already been humbled. Talking about you be at Blue House. That is my house. What do you want? I don't be at that house. Think I pay the bills. Are you okay?
Considering how she's conducted herself, it's hard to imagine that anyone would want to clamber onto this train wreck in motion. But shockingly, there have been men willing to immerse themselves in her little world that's only gotten more chaotic. Due to Blueface refusing any advances on her part to be a family again, Krishan has tried to move on with varying degrees of success. At one point, she alleged that she was dating an NBA player.
Who you got with, Krishan? You got a new man?
Yeah. The NBA
Girl,
star.
An NBA star?
Uh-huh.
Girl, what team?
Ooh, I can't tell you that.
Is he in the East or the West?
Just know he big as shit.
Oh, he big?
However, she might have mixed things up a bit, confusing the pro leagues with college ball, since the player she was referring to, Titan Newton, is actually an NCAA athlete. Following her short-lived spell with the college student, Krishan then linked up with a new boyfriend and Soulja Boy's artist, Hood Trophy Bino. After they launched their relationship in summer of 2025, it was believed that these two were enabling each other's worst impulses, as they even got a visit from police and child protective services to their hotel room, where they received a $1,000 fine for smoking in front of their children. Still, things seemed to be going well, with Bino claiming that he had accepted Krishan Jr. as his own kid.
You gonna have Krishan teach her son how to walk?
What? Yes, that's my son.
Oh, okay. That's
That's my son.
That's-
Anything with him
that's-
come with me.
Hey,
I'm
don't
gonna
pop
I'm
about
teach
no
everybody
kids.
everything how I'm supposed to do.
Red China,
It's my
don't pop
kids.
about no kids.
However, Krishan's past was about to come between them, as when she wouldn't get rid of the tattoo of Blueface on her face, Bino apparently called it quits. And to add salt into the wounds, he echoed the criticism of those who said she wasn't fit to be a mother.
That bitch ain't covered shit up, then I'm gone. Dead homies. I ain't staying. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at another couple. Nah, it ain't get covered up. She ain't want to cover it up, so I have to go. I needed her. She needed me. But I really did care. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was really in love. But I really had to step out of it. I'm so f***ed up, I was gonna crash out, y'all. Like, if I ain't step out of it, she was gonna break my heart, and I knew it.
To add insult to injury, he since made his own scathing comments about Krishan Jr.
Somebody said, did he fall off the bed?
Yeah, he fell off the bed. That's what me and her really got into it about. Little bro fall off the bed. I'm like, man, pick him up. She's like, oh, he's strong. Man, pick up the fucking baby, you dumbass. Why the you let him fall in the first place? It made me so mad. I had to call my mama and tell her, like, Mom, I think this girl, let the little get hurt on the accident. Like, I try to be nice and say it was because of the face tat. That's why I left you. No, I left you because you're horrible.
Upon hearing this, Krishan crashed out. It went as far as threatening him, and even suggesting that the whole thing was a hoax meant to boost his career.
You got me f***ed up for real. You've been playing with my name ever since, you know what I'm saying? I stopped showing up with you, stopped being with you and because I don't want to do the clout PR shit no more. This fake ass relationship for some money because it's like you're an idiot and then you ugly as shit on top of that. So it's not a good look.
Wherever the truth lies, things have gone so far that even being pictured close to her is enough to get you trolled. Just ask DJ Academics, a man who received a thorough roasting online